All right, and here we are. Welcome back, my friends. Thank you for standing by and allowing me that short break. Pikmin 2 has been a lot of fun. I'm not really crazy about this challenge mode. I find it a little bit underwhelming. I like that it exists, but as something extra to do with the game. But at the same time, like, one of the things I like about Pikmin is collecting all the unique treasures throughout the course of the game. And in the challenge mode, the treasures are they're just kind of generic treasures. The game seems to be less excited about them, and that lack of enthusiasm. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely one to collect a collectible just because it's a collectible. But at the same time, like after going through a full game's worth of like unique collectibles, the now hunting down the generic ones is less exhilarating. We're just going for complete scores. White flowers are challenge complete. Purple flowers are challenge perfect. The game is not very clear about how to get a perfect score. It's some sort of balance of Pikmin count, time, and items and treasures collected, but it doesn't telegraph what it expects of you very well. So we're just going for the complete scores. We're not going to grind for the perfect scores on this one. That's more something that I obsess over in games that are sort of more retro, typically. Hidden Garden. This is a... You start this one with 0 Pikmin. Look at this. They're all zeros across the board. Well, we've got to see what this is. Pikmin 2 is a really fun game, though. Oh, because we get Bulborbs. Bulborbs are the best Pikmin. I think it might just be a maze. Oh, what are you doing? Get over here and eat the nectar. Oh, they don't need it. Can you throw a Bulborb into a... I did not even know that was possible. I think these challenges would be more fun to do with a second person. And for some of them, it may even be mandatory. I'm not even sure they're all possible to get perfect scores on. When you're playing them solo. But maybe I'm just making excuses. I don't know if they can walk across this or not. They can. Okay, perfect. I have no idea where we're trying to get to. Well, there's the key. I can't say I expected that guy to have the key. Okay, I should probably bring the music up, the sound effects up just a little bit. Oh, perfect. Cool. We'll go break that open, and then we'll be able to spend the rest of our time looking for treasures. Okay. Securing our exit is #1 priority. I don't know if there's anything in that tube or not. Somebody like these are the treasures are frequently pointless. These treasures are exceptionally pointless. And I'm not even going to be able to get the good one back to the thing because I wasted too much time. Oh well. Hey, we have another raid coming in. Welcome in, friends. Great to see you. Saltiest of squids, thank you for the raid. Tell us, what were you up to tonight? And how'd your stream go, my friend? Thank you for coming by, and welcome in to all of your friends. Put a shout-out link there. You can give our friends a follow with that link there while we're sitting here chatting. Playing Splatoon 3. It was so much fun today. Right on. I haven't checked that one out yet myself, but I might play it a little bit maybe next week or the week after. I am planning on sampling it a little bit. I'm not going to play it a whole lot. I'm not very good at it. I don't think it would be very interesting to watch me play it a whole lot on the stream, but I do want to check it out a little bit. It's so much fun. That's what I've heard. I've heard good things from everyone who's played it. NX, welcome in as well. Great to see you, my friend. And Jantham, thank you for coming along. Very happy to have you all with us. I've heard that the single player and the multiplayer are both good, and I've heard that they've improved quality of life for Splatoon 3 in some ways. I watched you play Scooby-Doo. The bar is not high, Conga says. So yeah, we my stream, we've tonight we finished a long-running marathon I've had going. We started a Jank video games marathon in July. Started off as Jankuly. It rolled into Jankugust. It became Jank Timber. They were some hard times. It was a long, cold winter. We played through every Powerpuff Girls and every Scooby-Doo game that I could get my hands on. So it was like 6 or 7 titles from each franchise, and they're all trash. Don't play any of them. We played them all. I 100%ed a good portion of them too, which was madness. And yeah, it was rough. We just finished. We played the last of our Scooby-Doo games tonight. It was another one I was able to do in one sitting. Thank goodness. And now we get to enjoy ourselves we're finishing up Pikmin 2. I've just got the challenge mode left to do in this. We've got we just finished one challenge. We've got 4 challenges left, and we may do something else tonight as well. But this was the big plan, was to finish up the Scooby-Doo and to finish up Pikmin 2. We stand the jank. I'm glad to hear it. I'm still waiting for more Hercules 64. That's another one I need to do too. I need to get back to that one. Hercules is fun. That's actually surprisingly fun. We played it on the stream. I played it for 2 nights. Probably put 4 or 5 hours into it, I think. Maybe not quite that much. But I lost my save file on that one, and I was too heartbroken to restart it. But we should do that. You're definitely right. We might even do that before the end of the week is out. Actually, I'll think about it. Since we're done with the Scooby games early, I might have time to put that on the schedule. Yeah, that's why I haven't been playing it, NX. I didn't give it up. I didn't give it up for no reason. I stopped because I lost my save file. My memory card. I had a bad memory card before. I have a good one now. A lot of people recommended me this aftermarket N64 memory card that, I don't know. It's got some kind of different technology in it. It's not a battery save. It's like, I guess it works like an SD card, but it's so far it's been very reliable, so I like it. I always feel awful to lose progress like that. It happened to me twice. On this, it's happened to me a lot. Throughout my life. Ooh, look at that! Perfect. And see, look. The thing is, I got a perfect rating on this. I didn't even grab most of the treasures, so I don't know. Like it gives you a score based on your time, your Pikmin stock, and your amount earned. I earned like nothing. I collected virtually no treasure at all. and I still got a perfect score. So that's the thing. The criteria aren't very clear. Like, I wish it told you, like, have X amount of money, X amount of Pikmin, X amount of time. Not some tenuous, like, ephemeral combination of the three. That's why we're not grinding out the perfects. Is it maybe defeating all the enemies? I don't know. Buddha fingers. I think it's just based on achieving a high enough score, which is, you know, again, those three things combined. But it's a different it's a different threshold for each challenge. We lost. I also lost my Castlevania 64 save file. That's why we had to play that one again on normal mode, so that I could re-unlock hard mode, so we can do Castlevania 64 on hard for the first time at some point. And let's just do this one. We'll work our way, you know, we'll keep working our way kind of in order. I think your memory card was trying to do you a favor for Castlevania 64, though. I'll hear none of this, NX. Castlevania 64 is one of my favorite games. I love it dearly. Oh no, I didn't see all the little ones. Somebody, quick, land on them. Sorry for not warning you, but you might want to know I'm not actually very good at Pikmin. It always comes back to you, to Castlevania 64, you and Jeff. I know Jeff wanted to speedrun Castlevania 64. He was asking me to learn the speedrun and race him in it, and I would actually be up for doing that, but I don't want to do it as soon as he wants to. I feel like, you know, like, speedrunning is like the last... Learning a speedrun for a game is like the thing you do when you run out of other things to do with a game, for me, so... And I still have a lot of plans for casually enjoying Castlevania 64. I'm not ready to learn the speedrun yet. Hey, Jantham, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate you coming on board with us. If you, for those of you who come in, I might should have said something a little earlier, but just it's by way of telling you a little bit about the stream. I'm Frownie, of course. I stream several nights a week, from 10:30 p.m. Central Time, give or take, for about 6 or 7 hours a night. We do a couple different kinds of things on the stream. It's mostly retro variety. I like to prioritize very strictly blind first playthroughs of all the classic games I've never gotten around to yet. I like to do very thorough playthroughs of broken trash licensed games, and I like to do challenge runs of like difficult sort of arcade style platformers, and we kind of try and balance all those activities. We aim for a very laid back and relaxed atmosphere on the stream for the most part. Want everyone to basically be able to tune in and have a good time while I suffer and struggle my way through games. There is always more Contra. We play a lot of Contra. I played Contra for the first time last year and fell in love with it. So I'm always doing I'm always up for some Contra. I played through for several different types of Deathless runs of Contra and Super C, and we're gonna play Contra 3 tomorrow. For the first time, I'm gonna play Contra 3 on the SNES, and I'm really looking forward to it. Since I'm such an expert at NES Contra, it'll be really thrilling to try out a 16-bit one. I await the Monsters Inc. for GameCube playthrough. So that's not a game I have, but it is definitely the type of game I would play. I would definitely play something like that. So maybe one day you'll get your wish on that one. Think I've only ever played Monsters Inc. PS1. I'm sure it's just as good. Contra 3 is a good one. I think you'll dig it for sure. Most people tell me Contra 3 is their favorite. But I'm still really new to the series. I've only played Contra on NES, Super C on the NES, and Operation C on the Game Boy. And Operation C is the one I just beat that for the first time pretty recently. So I think we'll do the challenge runs of that. So what I'm doing for each of the Contra games is after I do a first playthrough, I try to beat it deathless. And if I can beat it deathless, then I try to do a low percent run deathless, and then a 100% run deathless. And I've done that for Contra and Super C. So Operation C is next, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and do a first playthrough of Contra 3, and then I'll work on the challenge runs for Contra 3 and Operation C. I'll do them at the same time. So we'll have a lot of nights where we pair them up and do a little bit of grinding in each. I love the chill vibes, already having a good time. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh. It's this guy. I'm gonna have to fight this guy? I don't like this guy. There's more than one of him? Oh my goodness. This guy is a menace. I await the Jank Bionicle Marathon. We'll see. I don't know what the next Jank Marathon is going to be, but we're definitely going to do one. Probably not until January though. It'll just be an occasional an occasional jank game every now and then, here and there, until Jankuary. Come on, tear this guy apart. He's the worst. That guy had a baby doll head inside of him as a treasure. Terrifying. Hopefully that wasn't a waste to use that right away. If there's more of this guy down here, then I'm in big trouble. I love Pikmin, but I'm so bad at the games. Yeah, my playthrough of Pikmin 2 has not been pretty. My strategies are dubious at best, and my ability to execute them is even more dubious. But they're really fun games, though. I'm glad I played them. I think that Pikmin 2 is actually probably more accessible, even though it's a longer game and a little bit more complicated than the first Pikmin. It doesn't have the Pikmin 1 has the pressure of a constantly ticking clock that can permanently lock you out of the good ending if you don't perform well enough, and that the pressure of that clock made my first playthrough of Pikmin 1, and so far my only playthrough of it, very stressful. I think I like Pikmin 1 better, personally. But I think that Pikmin 2 is objectively the better game. Never played Pikmin, always wanted to. I think I own 3 for Wii U. Does that sound right? Yeah, the Pikmin 3 is on the Wii U. It's on the Switch, too, which is probably the way I'll play it when I get around to it. I'm excited for... I'm happy that they announced that they're going to do a Pikmin 4. I'm excited for that whenever that becomes a thing. So I'll definitely want to try and play Pikmin 3 before Pikmin 4 exists, but I don't think... I'm unlikely to play it, like, at release. Alright, let's, I think that's it. I think that's it for the treasures. I'll do a quick, check over here. Oh, there are more treasures. Oh, there's another enemy. Where did he come from? I was not expecting to find more treasures and more enemies. You can't lift this up? What? I don't believe that. Pikmin 4 got dated today. It was nice to see they finally talked about it. Did it get a date? I thought it just said I thought they just said next year. I missed the actual date. I don't actually I don't actually watch like the directs and stuff like that. I have got a very like strict anti-spoiler policy. I don't like to watch trailers and promotional material for games I already know I'm interested in playing. I try to avoid all that stuff. So like when a direct comes out, I just skim through. I just kind of scrub through and try and find the titles and the release dates. Like I know they talked about Tears of the Kingdom today. I didn't watch any of that. I just scrubbed through for the release date because I don't want anything spoiled for me. I feel that I try to do the same. Yeah. I didn't used to be so strict about it, but when it came, the thing that really set me on that path was actually Breath of the Wild, because just sort of by accident, I completely missed all of the promotional and marketing material for Breath of the Wild. And I got a Switch on release date with that game, and I hadn't seen anything about it. And like, I didn't even know that Link could climb in Breath of the Wild when I put it in for the first time. Like I knew nothing about it. And going into that game so completely ignorant, it really just like my brain exploded at everything in the game. And it was such a wonderful experience that it made me really anti promotional stuff. That was the same for me. I watched zero trailers and everything. Wasn't it just magical? Tolatier, welcome in. Great to have you with us. Welcome to some Pikmin. We're very lazily working our way through the final challenges. I think I've got 2 left. 2 left. Sniper Room and Emperor's Realm. Why don't we do the Emperor's Realm first, because it's probably the harder of the 2, and then Sniper's Room can be kind of our victory lap. Although that might be a nightmare. Who knows? Might have just been 2023, but it's really something. They didn't really show practically anything for Zelda. It's pretty much just the title drop. Yeah. What do you think about that title? I'm not so convinced. From a marketing standpoint, I don't know that it's a great title. Because just based on the title alone, I don't think that title suggests you're going to be getting a similar experience to Breath of the Wild by playing that game. It might be an appropriate title if they are going for more of a dark and somber tone, like Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess. But as a title for a sequel to Breath of the Wild, where they're trying to make and sell a product that's similar to the success of what came before, I don't know that it's a great title for accomplishing that task. Not quite as evocative as Breath of the Wild. That's for sure. NX says Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe we'll get a dark kind of game like Majora. Well, see, that's the thing. That's kind of what, you know, that's kind of what I would like to see is something that puts a twist on Breath of the Wild, with maybe sort of a darker atmosphere, the way Majora related to Ocarina. That's the kind of thing I'd like to see. But someone in the chat earlier, said Breath of the Wild : Tears of the Kingdom, and I actually thought that would be kind of brilliant. If Nintendo dropped The Legend of Zelda out of the title and made Breath of the Wild the main title with Tears of the Kingdom as the subtitle. Again, like from a sort of a marketing perspective, I think that would have been a very good move. It would annoy Zelda fans, but I'm a Zelda fan and it doesn't annoy me. I actually like the idea. Very interesting. Breath of the Wild just sounds like you're in for a journey and a half. Yeah, Breath of the Wild really has the title's really evocative of like the open world aspect, of the adventurousness of the game. It's a really good title for the feel of what the game is. And I don't know, I don't know that Tears of the Kingdom, it may be appropriate to what the feel of the final game is, but you have to keep in mind also that, like, a lot of people were brought into the Zelda series with Breath of the Wild, and they're going to be expecting from the sequel something like their expectations are going to be grounded in that context, and you definitely don't necessarily want to give your audience exactly what they expect, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's a fine line to walk. Took longer than I expected. Doe says, "Welcome back, Doe. Thank you for joining us again. Love to see a darker side to it all. Yeah, that's kind of what I hope they go for." Sparrow says, on a slightly different note, I have had Far Cry 6 for quite a while now, and every time I tried to play it, I just can't get into it. Far Cry 5 was my first in the series that I paid proper attention to, and I've played through it maybe 3 times already. All that Far Cry 6 does is make me want to play more Far Cry 5. The only Far Cry game I've played even a bit of, I played a bit of Far Cry 3. I put maybe 4 or 5 hours into it. I actually really liked it and would have played it. I would have played it a lot more, but PlayStation 3. I had a PlayStation 3, but I lost it when my home was burglarized, so I didn't make it very far into Far Cry 3 because of that. So maybe someday I'll get around to playing more of it. But unfortunately, my playthrough was cut short. I went back to play Far Cry 3. Didn't hate it, but for some reason Far Cry 5 is just brilliant, Sparrow says. Might help that it's based in Montana, which is beautiful, even in the game. Have they done a Far Cry in a snowy environment? Is there like a Far Cry, Alaska? That would be the one for me. Probably shouldn't be using this so early, but I really don't like that guy. And he had the key, so... I think Far Cry 4 starts in some snowy mountains, if I recall. Nice, we got a juice back. You see, one of the ways that I'm very bad at strategy in the Pikmin games, I'm not good at planning my Pikmin throws. My strategy is usually just run up to the enemy and just continuously throw an endless stream of Pikmin on them. And really you should be launching Pikmin at them and then retreating them, and there should be sort of a balance, but I have no balance. And I lose a lot of Pikmin because of it. Far Cry 4, just another one that I couldn't get into nearly as much as 5. I mean, I think it would make sense that, not necessarily every installment of a series is going to resonate, is going to resonate with us. Oops. I think I prefer video games in general. I think I prefer video games in general where my antagonists are non-human. Well, I didn't realize there was a guy made of fire down here. If I had known that, I would have made more red Pikmin. I've made a very bad mistake. Oh, and he's in the middle, he's on an island. Not only is he made of fire, but he's on an island. So I can't get to him. Come on, tear him apart, red Pikmin, and do it quickly. Where is... Okay. That's fine. Is that it? There's nothing else to this floor, even? Alright, away we go. Okay, well... No, I missed. This doesn't work on him? Oh, that's unfortunate. Uh-oh. I miscalculated. Run, single yellow Pikmin. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. After all this talk about Breath of the Wild, maybe I should plug in the Wii U and give it another try. I know some people, some people don't really get into it all that much, but I don't know, that game was just magical for me. I just lost all my Pikmin. That's sad. We made it so far. Well, we'll try again. This time we have wisdom, which we did not have before, so. We might even be more successful. On that note, I need to be off to bed. Buddha says, "Good night, Buddha Fingers. Thank you for joining us." Oh, I needed to ask you, real quick. I don't know if you knew, but I actually beat Alien 3. I don't know if you caught that. But the last time we played it, I mean, I had to use extra lives, so it's not a legitimate victory. That's why I'm saying I need to play it again. But I did actually make it through to the end of that game. I just wanted to share that since I know you're a fan of it. You beat that? That I did. It was pretty ugly. I want to try and do it. I think I could probably do a 1 life clear of Alien 3. It would rely on the reason I say probably is because it'd be reliant on getting good RNG from the bosses. Kind of, but because I don't really have a solid approach to the bosses, but I think if I got real lucky, I could probably do a 1 life clear of Alien 3. But I at least want to do a proper 1cc without using extra lives. But definitely sleep well, Buddha Fingers, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. That looked mad hard. It is, it's not difficult. It's not really that difficult once you play it a bit. It's a game that's easier. It's a lot easier once you learn it, but the learning process is kind of slow and annoying. It's definitely a game that gets easier once you put time into it. But it's not a game that like makes it easy for you to want to put a lot of time into it. That feeling is a Dark Souls game. I'm gonna play Dark Souls real soon. I keep talking about it because I'm looking forward to it. I've never played any of the games. I'm gonna do a first playthrough of the first one on the Switch. Probably gonna be starting that next week. Snow level. I hope it has a snow level. I'd be fine if the whole game was a snow level. Snow levels are my favorite levels. Where did these guys come from? I was looking for them and I didn't see them. Have you tried the 3DS Pikmin game? I have not, Sparrow. I think it looked to me like it was pretty different. Like it was kind of a different type of game from the rest of the Pikmin series, but I haven't actually played it or seen anything from it. I'm just going off like what I remembered thinking about it from the screenshots on the box. I have a distinct memory of almost buying the 3DS Pikmin game. I kind of regret not getting it. There's no particular reason that memory sticks with me either. It's just one of those random things. It was different when you tried it? Not sure if you want to see the trailer, but I'll tell you a lot about it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I usually avoid those kind of things. I don't know how likely I am to play it though. We'll see. I may someday eventually get a 3D a DS or 3DS 3DS capture device, but that's not really a top priority. I don't really have any top priorities at the moment. So far as what to add to my setup, other than the vague idea that I want to pick up a flash cart at some point. Life is bad. I forgot that he stays on fire when he's frozen. That's so very upsetting. Come on, Red Pikmin, tear him apart. I thought the fire'd go out when he was frozen. Will you get over there and pick up that key? What are you doing? I am gonna throw you guys into the water on purpose if you don't pick up that key. I'm so mad at my Pikmin right now. What is their problem? That was very aggravating. They're just standing there. I threw like 12 of them at the key, and they just all ignored it. we won't, instead of rushing down, we're going to come over here and... Oh no! I should have rushed down. Clock snuck up on me. This isn't even the final level of the, this isn't even the final level. Oh no. That puts us in a bad spot. This boss isn't really that bad to fight. It's just a matter of, like, the timing. To make sure you can call them back before they get squished. The timing can be tricky. And if you miss it, the consequences are severe. I'm really scared to see what awaits us in the next floor. If that wasn't the end, what terrible thing is going to be at the end? Who's the Emperor and what's he gonna do to me? Oh, I see a lot of bombs. He's one of these guys, huh? There's more than one of him. Oops. Oh, you're so close, Pikmin. Get him. He didn't have the key. Cool, and it's right nearby. You know what? Let's oh no, there's another one. There's another one out there in the water. I don't think we're going to have time to fight him though. What? I didn't want to throw a purple one over there. Let's throw a blue one over there. Actually, let's throw him over there. That way he won't be so tempted to help out his friends. What are you doing? Help out. They do help out when I don't want them to. They won't help out when I do want them to. See, there's some kind of treasure over there, but I don't have enough blue Pikmin to carry that. How many do I have left for Team Blue? I have one. Yeah. We're out of here, my friends. Complete. All right, well, we've got one more left to do. This is all, oh no, I thought it was all purple, but it's purple and yellow for this run. But it's one room. Sniper room. I don't even know what that means. Oh no. Oh no, I know exactly what it means. I saved the worst one for last. It's gonna be that guy who drops bombs. That guy that I hate. I can already hear him. It actually wasn't this guy I was thinking of. It only occurred to me after I said something that there are more than one enemy that drop bombs. Well, I just lost my whole team. This guy up here, this is the guy I was thinking of. He's the guy I hate. I don't think I can get to him now, can I? Oh, I can. I don't know why that knocked Olimar down. It didn't land anywhere near. He doesn't even have the key. What is going on? Why can't they carry this guy? There. No. Well, they're never going to get him all the way back to where he goes. I don't know. I'm just kind of exploring right now. I want to figure out who has the key. This is like the worst run at this that has ever occurred. That guy doesn't have the key? Who in the world has the key? There's a skull out there in the ground. Is it this guy with the key? Oops. Oh, the key is just for free. All right. Well, that makes things a lot easier. All right, we're gonna retry this. I still think I might could have actually won that one. Even from that, well, no, I couldn't have. I'm never gonna successfully throw a single Pikmin onto this guy, am I? What? No, finish him off. Tear him apart. Don't let him make another bomb. What are you guys doing? This is going very poorly. Where's the rest of my team? The key was free last time, but this time there's an enemy guarding it. I'm sorry, Sparrow. You've been chatting at me. I didn't get to your message. My apologies. I will check that out in a moment. I've been absorbed in the game. think we're in trouble. I think time is going to get away from me here. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. They're not going to get that key back in time for me to locate and open the gate. Thing is, I don't know where that is. Yeah, we're doomed. I hate this. I hate having come so close. I'm curious about what it would take to get a 3DS capture card. Let's just say that for the new 3DS XL, it's a feat of epic proportion. It costs about half of what you can expect to pay for a new 3DS XL and comes with a very, very real risk of breaking the entire thing. In fact, the case needs a modification, which involves cutting a massive rectangle out of it. This is definitely a case of keep your 3DS in original spec and use an emulator, or point a camera at the screen, but that frankly sounds awful. Well, you see about that, Sparrow. I don't think I have a computer that's powerful enough to emulate the 3DS. So even if I go that route, it's going to be a long time before I'm able to go that route. Did you know of the Pikmin Easter egg on the 3DS XL? I do not know of this Easter egg. I think I had a fine strategy last time. Just to go through with a small team and eliminate most of the enemies early. I do not interpret the failure of my strategy to be a criticism of it. I don't know where that... Wish I knew where that guy with the bombs is. The flying guy. I really hate that guy. Should I spoil it? It involves what happens when you do a system transfer. Oh yeah, go ahead and let me know, Sparrow. I don't think I'm ever likely to do a system transfer for my 3DS or DS. Thank you for asking in advance and, you know, being a good example. A rush pirate, ahoy! Thank you for the lurk. We're working on the last challenge of Pikmin. I'm trying to do a good job on it since it's the last one. You'll notice I said I'm trying to do a good job on it, not I'm doing a good job on it. I think we've got it this time, though. Unless some catastrophic luck befalls me, I think we'll be okay. About to hit the showers and make a breakfast sandwich. Then chill for a minute in bed. I shall return. Yeah, we're still, even after Pikmin, I'm still gonna be around. I'm kind of thinking about putting Alien 3 on again. That's what I'm leaning toward at the moment. Get a proper run through that, maybe. This guy. I've been worried this guy was going to show up and ruin my fun, so I'm glad we can get rid of him. Nice! Nice! They're hurting each other. All right, I think that's it so far as the major obstacles. Nope. Alright, Olimar, you're going to stay over there. And the rest of us are going to try and scoop up as much of the goodies as we can. I don't think those guys are going to make it, but, you know. Doesn't hurt to have them help, I suppose. Yeah, there's no way they make it. So we are out of here. No Super C or Contra. Well, Super C I'm pretty much finished with. I could play Operation C. But Contra and Super C are both, I'm kind of both done with them for now. I figured as much. Well, Pikmin come on to the screen and pick up your data in the form of small tiles and carry them from one side of the screen to the other, representing the transfer of tiles. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Just checked the glow on my SDCC 2022 Supersonic Pop, and instead of the normal yellow glow, the whole pop glows white instead, making it an error. I got the pop from EB Games with the shared sticker. Well, it might be an error, but it certainly makes it unique, right? And perhaps thus even more desirable. All right, my friend, there you go. Victory. All the challenges complete. What's this rules? Did I not look at this before? Challenge rules. Acquire the key to access the next level. Escape before time runs out. Embark on a thrilling expedition. White flowers indicate cleared areas, and pink show all Pikmin escaped. Oh. Oh. The perfect score means you don't lose any Pikmin. Oh my. I think I hate that I discovered that. I already lost one. All right. I don't think it's in me to I don't think it's in me to do a damageless run. Oh. So that's what the perfect score is for. You complete it and you don't lose any Pikmin. I can't believe I succeeded in that so many times. It does, but I'm keeping it right on. Right on. I appreciate the appreciation of the unique. All right, my friends, so that concludes Pikmin 2. It's been a good run, right? We 100%ed the main game with all the bonus treasures, completed all the caves, got all the treasures, all that stuff, and we completed all the challenges. Didn't perfect all of them, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It was a good time. Pikmin 2 is a very good game. I'm looking forward to Pikmin 3. We will do it on the stream. Probably won't do it until next year, though. Maybe in February or March. around that time. Might think about doing Pikmin 3, but it's not gonna be for quite a while. But I am excited for it when we get to it. Frownie, you're so good. Thank you, Doe. You're too kind to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Missed the last of the Game Boy Color Scooby. Yeah, we finished that one up. The ending was very underwhelming. Once we got to chapter 4 and 5 were basically nothing. It's very clear that the developers just ran out of ideas. And just threw the last 2 chapters of the game together. They were super underwhelming. So if you saw the first part of the game, you saw all the best parts, all the best struggles and confusion, and the parts where they were really trying. But we've been going for quite a while. I'd say I'm not quite done yet, though. I've got enough strength in me for maybe one run through Alien 3. If you think you'd be up for that, my friends, we could do that. Because like I said, I'd like to do a run where I don't have to rely on a whole bunch of extra lives. I think that's theoretically possible. I guess we'll find out. But thank you for enjoying the last of Pikmin 2 with me. I know we've been working on this game for a very long time. I'm a little bit sad to retire it in some ways, but there will be more Pikmin adventures in the future. And I'm sure my sister will appreciate me returning her copy, because I actually have this game on loan from my sister. So I'm going to need to mail it back to her. But yeah, thank you, my friends. I appreciate you. Let me take another short BRB. We'll move over to the Genesis for that Alien 3. Give you a heads up, though. Alien 3. It's based on it doesn't have an ESRB rating, but it is based on an R-rated movie, and it is a little gross and violent in a few places. And so I'm just going to give you a mature content warning. I'm actually going to turn the warning on for the stream, just in case. On people, we're still going to keep the family friendly atmosphere, for the most part, from what you see and hear out of me, and hopefully that we'll keep the chat that way too. But the game's going to be a little bit more mature content than we normally do. This your heads up in case that's not appropriate for you. But thank you very much, my friends. Like I said, I'll see you again very shortly.